果和肉类，品质棒棒，好。多样化商品，吃的、用的、玩的，全都有，好。价格公道，最照顾你的钱包，好。Good Mart， 你邻近的好超市。
起赛。
And now to welcome the referees for this match. So let's give a big round of applause. 大家掌声鼓励鼓励我们的裁判。
首先，我们的主裁判是来自新山的 FIBA 裁判张嘉文。我们的umpire one 是来自新加坡的 A 级裁判翁金亮。 我们的umpire two 是来自新山的妈爸裁判朱佩义。我们的技术是来自居软的陈水荣先生。
And now to begin the semi-final match here in between the match between Wang Hui and Red Baron from Kuala Lumpur. First up, 掌声鼓励 welcome the team captain from Wang Hui basketball team. Team captain for Wang Hui number 6, Loy Nai P. Welcoming the players from Wang Hui number 13, Castro James Darwin. Number 5, straight up from an APL championship, Paul Wheelo. Number 8, Paul Lee. Number 10, Leon Quack. Number 3, Wang Hui Liao Qiwei. Number 77, Huan Junqi. 14号 Paul Yonghui. Number 2, Oh Wei Jian. Number 16, Lu Shuyan. Number 17, Xi Tianyao. Number 66, Wang Weisei. Number 36, Paul Brown Jimmy Bosco. Number 15, Alexander Xavier. Man in the middle, number 21, Chris Charles. Team manager for Wang Hui, Mr. Tan Shan-Chi. Team head coach, Mr. Su Tar-Tin. Coaching staff, Mr. Chong Hui-Yihen. Assistant head coach, Chong Pi-Yong. Team follower, Mr. Chiu Ru-Jie. And team follower number 2, Mr. Wang Qiliang. And the other corner, their opponent for this semi-final match from Kuala Lumpur, Red Baron. Team captain, please welcome. You know who it is, make some noise for Red Baron captain, number 33, Daniel Eves. Your starting line for Red Baron, number 8, Li Jiajun. Wearing number 20, Chong Ji-ho. Number 27, Zhen-Yu. Number 33 is Daniel East for the starting five, and now the remaining players. Here we go, make some noise for number 24, Tan Yu-Tong. Number 31, Yin Shen-Yi. Number 00, David Hoffman. Number 12, Liu Yishen. Number 66, Yang Ziwei. Number 3, Louis Inping. Number 21, Wong Lantin. Number 35, Olajide Penhamen. Team manager Elvis Young, followed by team head coach Mr. Chu Chi-Shen. Both teams handshake here at center court. Semi-final match number 1 about to take place with K.L Red Baron locking horns with Wang Hui.
可以。直播 live 吗？开始聊。All right, a very good evening. Welcome to this 2019 5th Annual International Invitational Cup right here at Kuang Johor. So a very good evening to all of you that's joining us here. So I'm Brian for the live broadcast together with my partner.
Siyin.
Yes, that's Siyin from Kuala Lumpur as well. So we are all company here to witness the semi-final match between Red Baron versus Quang Hui. Also another team from Malaysia, from the Johor district. So both teams are looking to secure a spot here in the finals that will take place tomorrow evening starting at 6:30 with a 3/4 position. And followed by the final match right after that to crown that one champion for this coveted cup as we head into the 5th annual year right here in Kuang Johor. So if you can see on the floor right now for Quang Hui, that's number 5 for Quang Hui. If you don't know who is that, that's Wong Wei Long from Singapore, coming fresh off a championship finish for ABL, playing for the COS Knight, and his teammate Chris Charles standing tall in the middle, playing a center position for Quang Hui. So if you don't know Chris Charles, he's a ex-ABL player that played for High Tech Thailand and also Singapore Slingers. And he is a 3-time Defensive Player of the Year for the ABL and also 2-time World Import MVP for ABL. So all eyes on Chris Charles and Wong Wei Long for this match. Now don't forget, at center court you see number 33 from the Red Baron team, that's Daniel Eves, a very popular guy here in the Malaysian market, and also a head coach for Sunway University back then. So looking to get things done here. Now if you don't know Daniel Eves' game, he was the MVP back then in the International Invite League here in Malaysia. I remember there was one game that he scored 40 points on himself, by himself, carrying the load for his team. And here we go, tip off at center court. So the first touch for Wei Long, dumps it in for his teammate in the post. And the ball goes back to K.L Red Baron off that tip ball.
Daniel, 33, 3 points, no good. Team rebound, Quang Hui.
So Wong Wei Long up to the right court and another turnover for Quang Hui. So 2 quick turnovers here for Quang Hui. Wei Long turning the ball over, stepped out of bounds. So half court pressure defense being put up by Red Baron here early in the first quarter. So if you can see, it's only 30 seconds into the game as they forced 2 turnovers by Quang Hui. So both are still scoreless now in the start of the first quarter. First shot from the corner, a little too strong, trying to get themselves settled in. Chris Charles drives it in for a right-hander, gets his own rebound, count it, gets the N1. So he gets onto the scoreboard with 2 points and a free throw coming to his way.
Free throw, no good. Defend by 0-0 David.
Second shot from the same corner right there. Results with the same. Wei Long to the outlet pass. Quang Hui up the court. James Darwin with the tip in. Chris Charles one more time gets his own rebound and puts it back in for another 2 points. So that's 4 points for Chris Charles. Daniel Eves for his first 3-pointer. Opens up the scoreboard for Red Baron, keeping the game close. Daniel Eves goes to work, dishes out. Strong pass. Shot is blocked there. Wei Long got his shot blocked by a Red Baron player. Red Baron drives up the ball up to the right court. Zhen Yu drives into the defense. Gets the 2-pointer. Hearing the oohs and the ahs from the crowd. And a great help right there. Forces a turnover by Guang Hui. Gets it back. Corner shooter. Waves it off the shooter for an open mid-range. 2 points good.
Assist by David.
That's right. The assist right there opens up the teammate. And just like that, Red Baron comes back, gaining the 1-point lead right here. So first rebound by David for Red Baron. Daniel Eves down the middle lane. Right-hand lane is good. So all points coming from Daniel Eves here for Red Baron. And a timeout call here on the floor.
By Guang Hui.
So here, the first timeout is being called here on the floor by Guang Hui. K.L Red Baron is on a 6-2 run. So the coach of Guang Hui wants to talk things over here on the defensive end here before they run away with this lead for K.L Red Baron. So right now you're watching the match between Guang Hui and Red Baron. And followed by another match at 8:30, you'll see Taiwan Dongshan Gaozhong versus NS Matrix in our second semifinal match here at Kluang. Do you know the name of this school? I don't know what's the name of this school.
哦，这个比赛在居銮中华二校，所以有兴趣观看比赛，可以过来看看。
Yep, that's right. That's right. If you're here, you're joining me, you feel the excitement here with the live game on hand. Both teams are fighting to the death here to keep their hopes alive for that one championship run. Here comes Red Baron down the middle lane. He's got numbers. Resets Benjamin to Daniel. Fires one. Gets the friendly roll for a triple for Daniel Eves. So still no answer for Daniel Eves as Guang Hui is struggling to contain the big man. Such a force down low gets another point. Jimmy Vasco scores one for Guang Hui. Chi Ho will inbound for Red Baron. And another one for Daniel Eves. Caught the defense sleeping right there for an easy 2 down the middle lane. Ball in the hands of Guang Hui. Off the basket. banks it home. Banks open on a Saturday. That's James Darwin with a point for Guanghui. And a quick foul call here by number 36. That's Jimmy Vasco. Picks up his first personal foul right here. As we see fresh new faces coming onto the floor, trying to spark a change here in the first quarter. 4-point lead for K.L Red Baron, 10-14 with less than 5 minutes remaining here in quarter number 1. Chris Charles with the tip.
That's his first break. James Darwin, another 2 score for Guanghui. Zheng Yu with a floating, no good. Defend by Chris Charles.
Chris Charles slaps it down. The 2-time MVP, whirling point MVP, making his presence felt down the middle lane. Rises up and punches it down for 2 points. That could be the spark right there for Guanghui. Daniel Eves fighting for position, couldn't contain it, as the referee points it the other way.
Three points from the corner, Liao Qihui, goal.
Contested shot there by Chris Charles. Guanghui Chris Charles is on the run with a smaller body on him. Couldn't convert, and that shows with his reaction, because he thought that he could get the N1 right there as he goes to the line for 2 shots. So this is the second free throw for Chris Charles here at the line. Gets a friendly low on the first one. Now, if you didn't know, back then Chris Charles was all about the low post play, and now he has extended his repertoire, training really hard on his mid-range jumper now in the off season. So you could see that soft touch is really falling for him here in this game. Jimmy Vasco with the ball. An off-ball screen by Jimmy. Fakes the ball, scores another 2 points by Yu Tong. Yu Tong scores a 2 for K.L Red Baron. Chris Charles to an open 3-pointer one more time. Bang! Second 3-pointer by number 3. And I know Cian knows this number 3, so you could tell me more about this player number 3 from Guanghui.
This player was played in PDRM at last year Argon Cup in the semi-finals with NS Matrix.
Nice, so he was a state player as Daniel Eves scores another one, asking for a foul there by the referee. Referees are playing everything really loose here in the first quarter, but that should not be an excuse for them to not play hard. Great defense right there by Jimmy Vasco. 3-on-1 opportunity, Red Baron couldn't convert. Jimmy gets it back. Daniel dumps it off for another 2-pointer. Double misses. That's a surprising result right there by Red Baron. Usually they score off the transition real fast, so it's really rare for them to miss 2 in a row. Jia Jun picks it up for Red Baron, pushes the ball up the court, goes at the defense. Left hand lay-in's good for Jia Jun for 2 points. Guanghui with the 1-point lead here. That last point by Jia Jun puts them up by 1. Here we go again, one more time, locks it. airballs it this time. They say 3 times a charm, but I guess not on this one. Resets it with 20 seconds on the shot clock. Here we go. Fires one back. Red Baron still couldn't find their shot from the 3-point line. Guang Hui pushes the tempo up one more time. James Darwin dumps it off to his teammate. Chris Charles couldn't get the rebound. And a foul. That was an awkward foul there by number 66. That's Ji-Wei's first personal foul.
It's a foul, but referee couldn't see it.
Wei Long with the swing, gets it right back. Still haven't shot his first shot for this game. And another corner 3 by number 10 by Guang Hui. That's Leon Kwek. 9 seconds. 5 to shoot. Ball in the hand of the fresh legs. Guang Hui with the last shot out from half court. Way off. But it's all good here. It's just the first quarter, 24.